Okay, it's been a while since I've been wanting to make this video for you guys, and here are my most expensive cards. Here are my top 27, I guess, that made that cut. I'll be brief, and let's go. So first up, I got Jinzo from Pharaoh Servant from the 25th anniversary releases. This one is about $12. Then we have Red Eyes Baby Dragon. LDS one. I think this one was like a $10 box or whatever. And this card's still kind of holding value at 12 bucks. So pretty cool. And it's a cool card. Then after that, Toon Mermaid. I bought this card. I didn't pull this one. I bought this from a private seller for my Toon deck, but it didn't really work out. But it's still pretty valuable. It's like 12 bucks as well. Then the OG Mirror Force. This is from Metal Raiders from the 25th anniversary set. This one's also about $12 here. Then we have the first piece of a couple Exodia pieces, and this is from LOB of the 25th anniversary. This is the right arm. This one's about $12. Then another OG Monster Reborn. I actually have 2 copies of this one, and each one of those is about $13. Then we have Toon Summon Skull. I've always liked the Toon cards. Obviously, I made a Toon deck. And this one was always so cool to me. This one I pulled from the Spell Ruler 25th anniversary. This one's about 13 bucks. Up next, we have the left leg of the Forbidden One. My favorite card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, the whole Exodia, not just the leg. LOB 25th anniversary. This one's about 13 bucks. And then we have a Relinquish from Spell Ruler. I was pretty surprised to find out how expensive this card is, I guess, because I didn't think it was, but it's 13 bucks, which is pretty good, pretty cool. After this, we have the Quarter Century Blue Eyes White Dragon. This one I ended up buying because I didn't pull all the cards, so I wanted to complete the set. So I pulled this one, or I bought this one here, and this one is about $15. This is probably my biggest disappointment of my collection thus far. I like this card simply because of the artwork. I think it's just freaking cool. When I purchased this card, it was about $30, but with all the reprints that it's had, it's down to like 15 bucks. So pretty upset about that, but yeah, it is what it is. After this, we have the left arm of the Forbidden One, and this one's about $16. And then this one here, a Dolce Salon. To be honest with you, I've never even read that effect, and I don't see why this card is expensive, but this one's like $17. Cards like these that don't make me think about old school Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll probably end up trading or selling to invest in older cards. So next we have Forbidden Droplet. This is another card I haven't I pulled this out of like a single pack, so that was pretty cool. And then when I got home and I saw the price, I was like, whoa. This one is about $17, and I think this artwork is pretty cool, so I really like that one. And then we have Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I have a whole set of this, 3 cards. 2 of them are in my deck, and 1 of them is in my collection. This card I wanted for like the longest time. When I first saw it, like in the OG sets, I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And I remember this episode very vividly from Pegasus taking it from Kaiba. But anyways, this card is about $18. And then this card is a card that surprised me again, kind of like the Madolche Salon one. I pulled this from the Monstrous Revenge, and I actually have 2 of these. It's always kind of cool to find out the price after the fact, like when you don't know what you're kind of looking at. This one is about $19 each, and I have 2 of these copies. So up next, we have the OG himself, Dark Magician. I've always liked Dark Magician over Blue Eyes. And then this is from the LOB 25th anniversary. So pretty happy about pulling this one. And then this one. This one I held on to for the longest time. I remember like peak COVID, this card was like $80, and I was like, holy, that's expensive. But now, 2 reprints later, a Starlight print later, this card is only worth $23. And I had bought this one at $40. So maybe this is my most disappointing card. This card is like so OP. I'll probably end up making a Dragoon deck. Then we have Summon Skull. This, I would say, is probably my first ever card I bought with the intent of investment, of starting an actual collection. This is an unlimited card from Metal Raiders. It's not a first edition, but it's not from the 25th anniversary sets. I bought this card a little over a year ago. I bought it at $30. And right now it's at $23, so I did lose a little bit, but Summon Skull, classic OG card. After this, we have my favorite card, which is the Forbidden One himself. Just so iconic. I love this card. $25 for this one, and this is from LOB, the 25th anniversary set. Then after this, we have a card that I think is so underrated. I do not know why this card does not get used more in like GOAT format. And I'll probably end up integrating that card into my Dragoon deck. And it happens to be Delinquent Duo. This card is so good. So good. And it's from Dark Beginnings 1. And this card, I bought right after I bought my Summon Skull. This card was $30 when I first bought it. And now it's worth $25. So I lost $5 here. Next we have from Legendary Duelist Rage of Ra, I think. LED 7 Ancient Chant. Love the Egyptian God cards. So cool. This one is $28. And then we have Joey's most iconic card, Red Ice Black Dragon from LOB, the 25th anniversary set. And I actually have 2 of these. Then we have a pretty cool card, pretty special card. It is my first Ghost Rare I ever pulled, and honestly, I'm still shocked to this day that I pulled it. It is my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This card right now is about $36. Once I build my collection up a little bit more, I'll start looking into some of these cards that have a little bit more higher value to see if they are worth potentially grading. So we'll see. Then we have another special card, because I pulled this card with one of my good friends, and it was a pretty cool moment for me. And that is my first ever Starlight Dark Magician of Night of freaking, what is that? Dragon Magic. Super, I mean, Cursed Dragon, Dark Magician, so cool. Really, really like this card. Spoiler, I guess. My second most expensive card is Egyptian God's Line. First ed, Rage of Ra. This card is currently $49. And then my number 1 card is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This card is from the LOB 25th anniversary set. And the cool thing about this one is I have 1, 2, and then the 3rd copy. So these are my most expensive cards. And these right now are $50 a pop. So that's pretty cool. Hoping to invest more into the cards and upgrading my collection. Filling out this whole box, actually. So we'll see.